How's it going? This is Ed here, and we're taking a look at the Kuat Piston Pro X on the back of the 2022 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport. Let's check this guy out. All right, so why would you want to go with a wheel mount bike carrier? So if you have a bike that is a carbon frame, or if you have something that's a fancier paint job or something where you just don't want contact to the actual structure of your bike, a wheel mount carrier is going to be a great option for you. Now, as far as the type of dimensions we're looking at, as far as your wheel, up to 29 inches, as well as being able to support bikes that have fenders on the lower position. As far as the adjustment bar here, it's tool-free, so you'd be able to just squeeze these two knobs on the side here and make adjustments going down the pins. That's another really cool feature on the Piston Pro. Your trays are going to support your fat tire bikes up to 5 inches wide, as well as a bike with a wheelbase up to 53 inches. So that's covering a wide range of bikes in general. Alrighty, and as far as our tilt feature, you just have a lever that's right on the inside. You want to make sure you're supporting the weight of the carrier, maybe against your leg or just holding the bike to stabilize it, and you get a really solid tilt. One thing to take notice of is that it looks like if you had two bikes with similar width handlebars, you should be okay to tilt, but you want to definitely make sure of that because you don't want your nice bike laying on the ground. And this does give you enough room to reach your cargo area easily. So that's a good plus as far as the distance on the tilt. So let's lift this guy up and we can take our bike off. And that's really solid as far as how it clicks into place. When I remove bikes, I usually hold the frame, and I'm gonna use my release here. That's gonna let the tension off of my wheel. Still having one hand on it, the carrier is really gonna stabilize it mostly from here. I grab my front fork, rear frame, and just remove it off. If you're carrying an e-bike, it may require assistance or, it can be a little bit more difficult. All right, so let's fold up our Piston Pro for the stowaway position. So as far as the piston on the Piston Pro, you may take notice that it has this beautiful Kashima coating. Essentially what that is aluminum that's treated for a superior lubrication and dust resistant. Since it's a moving part, that's gonna help give you a long life out of the material. And earlier, when I was telling you about the wheelbase, you can actually make that adjustment tool-free just by squeezing these buttons and making an adjustment up and down. Included with the Piston Pro is a cable lock that's integrated into the system that's key to your receiver lock also, so you only have one key. Moving further out, you can see on the Piston Pro, you actually have tail lights with a 4-pole connector. On the Atlas, it has a 7-pin towing connector, so you will need a 4-way to 7-way adapter, and we offer those on eTrailer.com. So let's get some measurements to see how much we're adding to the rear of our vehicle. And it looks like going off of the edge of the bumper, we're adding about 7.5 inches out, plenty of space. And then overall to the vehicle together on the furthest point out here, it puts you about 28 inches. So still super clear as far as clearance. We're gonna fold it up here for the full stowaway by pushing down that same lever, lifting up, supporting the weight, and letting it lock into place. So again, you still have full visibility of your tail lights and your license plate in the upright position. And if you have it plugged in, you just have additional lights from the Kuat carrier's tail lights. And let's see, overall, folded, looks like we're about 13 inches out. It does have a rise to it, so you're not gonna really increase your ground clearance. So you're about 16 inches from the ground. Included with your Piston Pro X is a stowaway tightening tool for your anti-rattle device. Right here, you actually have a key that you can tighten a bolt here to stabilize your carrier to help reduce vibration. And that's going to also be directly attached on the inside of the shank, which is a 2x2 square that's going into your 2x2 receiver, as well as your locked pin and clip. So overall, The Kuat Piston Pro X is a solid bike carrier. I think it's great if you have an e-bike or a premium bike. It's definitely focused more on the more serious cyclist versus a casual rider. If you're looking for something else, alternatively, we have the Rocky Mounts Afterparty. That one has similar features to this guy, wheel mount, but it actually has a tilt-away feature where you can leave your bikes mounted to access your cargo area. However, overall, Piston Pro X, solid carrier. So this has been a look at the Kuat Piston Pro X on the 2022 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport. Have a great day.